Yeah. Okay, hopefully you can hear me now. All right. Heather, can you hear us now? Yes, okay, awesome. Just a friendly reminder, our support team, all of these individuals are here to support you, not the other way around. So if you have any questions, these are the go-to individuals that will help you with your business. Next slide. All right, I'd like to introduce our newest agents. Are they here by any chance? I didn't see them. It's Robert Neff and then Laura. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. Can anyone help me? Padak. I want to say Padak maybe, but they're the newest additions for the month of June. So if you do happen to see them, give them a high five and welcome them to the KW office. All right, let's continue. Next slide. Just a reminder, this Friday, June 19th, in observance to Juneteenth, the staff will not be in the office. So please make sure if you're planning to be here working, please bring your fob. And that's the only way you're going to be able to open up the office itself, okay? So just a reminder, this Friday, staff will not be in observance to Juneteenth. Any questions? All right. Does everyone know what Juneteenth is? Does anyone want to give it a shot? Nina.
Juneteenth is the day that they acknowledge that the enslaved people were actually free.
Exactly.
They didn't know in the beginning until that day.
They did not know, but at that time, that's when slavery was basically terminated. And as an observance to that, that happened on June 19th. I don't remember the year, but that's why now it's a national holiday. Good answer. You get an A. Let's continue. Next slide, please. We got our yearly potluck and picnic Friday, July 17th. Please put it on your calendar. Please put it on your calendar. It's going to be at the Hickory Park at 2850 West 232nd Street here in the city of Torrance. Guess what, guys and ladies? We're going to be playing flag football. Okay, so bring your A game. I'm going to be one of the quarterbacks, and I'm really good at throwing that ball. So let's make it a festivity, a family. Everyone is welcome. Pets are also welcome as long as they're on a leash. Children, significant others. We want to make this a special moment to you, and especially the culture that we have here at KW. All right, we have it every year. This time we try to adjust it from last year. We had it in August. This year we're having it in July. So please put it on your calendar. We'd love for you to be here. A lot of great stuff we're going to do. And again, flag football. Okay, we got the equipment order. We have the football. We got everything ready. No tackling, okay? We don't want any injuries, right, Fred? It's an in story there. So, all right, let's continue. Why is Mark on Zoom? Let's introduce Pedro with a read. Infection. How you doing, man? Here, take this so that way people on Zoom can hear you. Oh, wait. If it turns on, there you go.
All right, well, first I want to thank Simon for having me here once again, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Panda Express. My name is Pedro, and I'm with Elite Group Home Inspections. And Elite has been around for about 40 years. Over those years, we have done over 600,000 inspections. And we cover all of Southern California, from San Diego all the way up to Ventura County. We even go to the high desert as well. Not only we do home inspections, we also do commercial inspections, and we also have additional services that we provide. We do mold, and within mold, we know sometimes it's a little hard to distinguish between, mildew or mold, or if it's a stain or not. Well, I just want to say that, mildew is a surface fungus and usually grows in humid places like in the bathroom or by a window, and it's very easy to clean, right? And mold, on the other hand, is, grows inside the material, and it comes in, various of colors. It could be pink, white, gray, brown. So I would say that mold usually grows inside the material. So if you see like in a drywall or, wood or even insulation, and I would say that the issue is not mold, the issue is moisture, right? So anytime we see any type of moisture when inspectors are inspecting the home, they suggest getting a mold analysis, right? And we do both. We do the swamp test and the air quality test. Okay. Also, we do termite. And with the termite, we can most likely get that the same day as your inspection. And does anybody here know the two most common termite in Southern California?
Subterranean.
Yes, the subterranean and also the drywood termite. And the subterranean termite, they start from the bottom of their home and they work their way up. And they also, the way that they travel is through mud tubes, right? And the drywood termite, those are the ones that start at the top of the home and work their way down. And they'll start in the attic, top of the fencing or even fascia boards. And those are the ones that leave those little pallets behind. Those little pallets are called frass, and they're actually a fancy word for poop. So when you see those little, pallets, those are actually the termite poop. Also, another thing you need to be aware of if you do get a termite inspection is the difference between section 8 or section 1 and section 2 on the report. And section 1 is pretty much live termite or any type of rotten wood that would be on that section. And section 2 items are the items that would maybe cause termite down the line, like if there's any wood soil contact or if there's any moisture in the wood as well. Okay, we also do a sewer scope inspection. With the sewer scope inspection, you can most likely, so let's say that you order a sewer scope inspection and the time of your inspection you decide to get it, to order that. All of our inspectors do carry a sewer scope with them, so you're allowed to do that as well. And also with the sewer scope inspection, even with new construction, we have found issues with the sewer line. We have found the debris when the house was being constructed. We also found like gloves, even drywall, even any type of debris in there. Also, we have found rats in there as well, and also dead possums in the lines as well. And if the house is older than 1885, the sewer line can be made out of clay and also cast iron, which makes it easier to deteriorate and crack. Also, if it's new construction or old construction, that can have tree intrusion as well. So if there's any type of heavy landscape, we suggest getting a sewer scope inspection, even if there's one big tree in the front yard, the backyard, or even the neighbor's yard. We see that commonly happening as well. Also, we have roof certification, right? And with the roof certification, you can insure your roof from 2 and up to 5 years. And we've seen that help on the listing side because not only helps with negotiation, but with insurance policies. So insurance companies are more likely to give a policy if it's, if the roof is insured by a licensed roofer, right? And with that being said, that inspection is $190. But if you do get it certified and it qualifies for a certification, it's $395. But since you already paid $190, you'll just pay the difference up to two. So pretty much $200 difference you'll pay for the 2-year certification. Additional years up to 5 years is $100. So before $495, $595, or $695. And also, now we just started the solar inspection as well because of the new law with the new homes needing to have solar panels now. We also started that. And with that, we pretty much inspect how it's connected to the roof, how it's connected to electrical panel, and the wiring up top as well. Okay. Also, for you agents, we have tools to help you guys. Is anybody here familiar with the repair pricer? Anybody? Okay, a few of you guys. Okay, well, the repair pricer is just a tool, and it will pretty much give you anything that comes in red on the report, and you can choose what you want selected in red as well. It will give you an estimate, a ballpark, how much it would be to fix. And it's generated by AI, zip code related, and also contracted for a better accuracy, right? And we also, that's just one tool. We also have the home binder tool, and that's for the clients, that's for the buyers. And what that is pretty much that drawer that you have at home that has all the documents in there, even maybe the color you painted the kids' room. Well, that's a digital form of all the documents, right? But not only does that, it notifies them if they need to get, let's say, the HVAC filter, they need to replace it or they need to clean their gutters. They'll get notification from the home binder, and it will have your branding on there. So it will have your phone number, your email, and also a photo of you on there. So it's just another way of passively touching your clients, right? Also, another tool that we have, let's say that you guys need, a plumber or electrician or any type of sorts of construction. And also, even if you need a balcony inspections, we do have a section on our website, the vendors program, right? So we have a bunch of different vendors, plumbers, balcony inspection, foundation, HVAC, that you guys could use as well if you guys will need. And lastly, you guys can pay at the close of escrow as well for the buyers, right? So it is an additional cost for that, it's $100 extra. But, sometimes they spend all their money on their home and they really can't get the inspection they really need. But with this, they can, spend all the money they actually need to get the inspection, right? Also, quickly, I just want to go over how many inspectors we have in the company, which is about 65 to 80 inspectors. And how many inspectors we have, it allows us to be open 7 days a week. And they only do 2 inspections a day. One reason being is because you guys will get the reports back the same day. Also, they don't want you guys to miss anything on the inspection, right? So we'll make sure that, they only do 2 a day, so they're not rushing. Also, with our inspectors, we really believe in communications, and we can have all the services that we can provide for you guys, but if we don't communicate correctly, you guys will never use us again, right? So we do about 400 inspections a week. With that being said, they meet on Zoom once a week, and they talk about their week, good things and bad things that can happen on the field. And also, once a month, they meet at our office and they role play scenarios, just like you guys do. Picky buyers or buyers that think they know everything, or even buyers that are contractors, things of those sorts. So, so we can tighten up their communication, and then they can provide you guys with information and not kill your deal. Okay, and if you guys have any other questions, I'm here. My name is Pedro, and I'll stay here to the end of the meeting. And thank you so much for having me, Simon. And I hope I covered everything within the time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Vote for Pedro. There's a movie that says vote for Pedro. Yeah, folks, again, we definitely want to thank our affiliates who provide us with, with lunch, especially Panda Express. It's not cheap. So it's a give and take, and it's a B2B business relationship that we have with our affiliates. And that's, again, very important for us to, make sure that we are in escrow, our affiliates to help this company. Let's continue. So the big changes that are happening, KW DocuSign is officially retiring in 27 days. On July 14, DocuSign will not be integrated any longer with KW. Okay, so this is the avenue for you to now transition into the new system. So what it provides is the initial process that if you're using DocuSign, or if you want to continue using DocuSign, by all means, you can definitely do so. It will be at your expense, right? So it's, I believe, about $250 a year to continue using DocuSign. It's transitioning to Authenticide, is part of Loanbook product. It's part of our zip forms. It's part of our membership. So if you're already using it, it doesn't really matter, right? But there are some agents that are very sticky when it comes to what e-signatures they use. To me, it doesn't really make a difference. But if you want to continue with DocuSign, then that's perfectly fine. You can do so, but it's going to be at a cost. Now, yes.
So the most important thing is if you're using your KW DocuSign, it's going away on July 14th. So you're going to want to download any files that you want access to, or any templates. So if you need help with that, come and make an appointment.
Yeah. And we'll teach you how to export your history files as well. So next slide. So again, just a quick reminder, new transactions should be started in the Loanbook process. Complete your active transaction in DocuSign. And if you need assistance, we're going to also have a training here and how you can also include it into your zip forms. All right. There's a settings section on zip forms where you can toggle from DocuSign into signature now. It's a very simple process. See us, we're here to help as well. But if you want to continue with DocuSign, as I said, you're more than welcome to do so. Next slide. Again, the training resources that we have is through Loanbook, transaction and command workflow. So these are some of the video trainings that you can take advantage of as well. Scott Leroy is also having training on this as well. So if you're plugged in with Scott Leroy, please take advantage of it. Again, this is mostly for TCs, you know, on a few agents do use DocuSign, but let your TCs pretty much handle all of your transactions in that. So, any questions regarding DocuSign? Okay. Let's continue. All right, living pitches, buyers, needs and wants. Anyone have any listings coming in that you'd like to pitch? Yes. No. Oh. Oh, yes. That was top secret, by the way. I love it. Anyone else? Yes. What's up, Matt? How are you?
Ted, how are you?
Good. I love the Bolton Philip there.
Oh my God, right? Starbucks Roast Free out of Chicago.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so I have, Moon Ridge. That's in Big Bear. That's the fancy part of Big Bear at the top. I have a 2,000 square feet big home. It's on 20,000 square feet of acreage. It's all the bells and whistles, and it has a Tesla solar panels that are paid off, which is what you want. And the jacuzzi, the vibes, everything, and it comes with a fully stocked game room and everything. So I'm gonna put that on the market Thursday. I'm working on pictures now. So that's your second vacation home, and that's if you want to pitch to your SpaceX clients that just got their IPO. A SpaceX person owns it, so he's selling up and trading out with all their millions of dollars, right? So I'm sorry, who said what?
I'll pick up a house this
2,000 square feet, 3 floors.
for a price.
Right under 9. Cul-de-sac as well. And it comes with the resident mules that hang out, because I go to the households. Also, I have a 2-1 on Cherry and 4th, which is Retro Row in Long Beach. That's coming up. It's a top floor, big, huge balcony. She's gonna be like at $460. That's coming on the market in 2 weeks, and we got a lot of stuff done to it. So if anybody's looking for a condo in Retro Row, we're ready to sell that one. And then if you pass by Sepulveda and Madison, you see my big old sign there, right across from the mall. So that big house on the corner, we're preparing that to be leased out. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, completely redone. It was owned by a jeweler who was huge in the South Bay, and his family is gonna lease it, and then we're gonna sell it probably next year. So maybe a short-term lease. If the tenant wants to buy it, we would be happy to work with them on that. So again, that's Madison and Sepulveda, that huge corner lot, and all of that is gonna be ready within the next 4 days. I'm looking at you like, you know. 4 days.
4 days.
4 days. Yeah. 4,000 a month, 4,000 security, 4,000 a month, 4,000 security deposit. So if you have, it's off, everything's offline right now, but if you have somebody in your pocket, you can reach out to me, it's fine. And then I have one more, but I'm not doing it. So I have a short sale that I'm working, and I bring this up because I'm gonna be working a lot more of them. I used to do them in the past. And if you have any questions and you have clients that might be short, I'm the queen of short sales. So please look me up. But this short sale in particular has 1 first, a second that's 650,000, a judgment that's 117,000, solar panels that are not paid off, and I have to negotiate with all 4 of those lenders to take less. And for right now, it looks like they are, and we have a sale date next week. So
She's a great negotiator.
I'm a great negotiator.
Yeah.
So if you have a client who might be short, or you think the money's not matching up, and you're like, I don't know how to do this, you can 100% reach out to me, and I'll let you know if it's short or not. But there is a lot of them happening right now, so I would highly suggest that you guys make those calls to your clients, make sure they're okay.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Trina. All right, anyone else? Okay, let's continue. Next slide. Right, upcoming new listing. Gary Nix has a listing. You want to pitch this? Well, disappear. Where do you go? Okay, I'll pitch it for him. Gary Nix has a listing in the city of Lakewood. It's currently listed for $885. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,423 square feet on a shy 5,000 lot. Gary also has a new listing in the city of Los Angeles on Van Ness, listed for $599. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,314 square feet on a 5,199 square lot. Gary also has a property for lease on Long Beach. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 1,881 square feet. Next slide. Deanna Cifuentes has a listing in the city of Tustin. It's currently listed for $479,990. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 974 square feet. Next slide. Leah has a lease listing in the city of Redondo Beach. It's 2,850. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Square footage is 650. Leah also has another lease listing in the city of Redondo Beach. Is that the same one?
No.
No, it's two different ones. Okay, again, that one is listed for 2,750. Next slide. Steve Gottlieb, you want to pitch your listing, sir?
Yeah, I have a 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath in North Torrance on 182nd Street. Remodel kitchen, spacious around 1,350 square feet, low HOA, $350 a month. Listed at $729.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. All right, let's continue. Al Gaina, he's on vacation right now. He has a listing in the city of Torrance. It's currently listed for 2,600. It's a 1-bedroom, 570 square feet. Hirano Homes Group, Derek Hirano has a listing in the city of Placentia. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 917 square feet. Listing price is $580. Leah has a Stewart has a listing in the city of Los Angeles. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Square footage is 1,224. Lot size is 6,700. Currently listed for $640,000. Kelly Smith has a listing in Redondo Beach. Currently listed for $1.495. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,760 square feet on a 7,000 lot size. If you have any questions, reach out. Saco, wow, I haven't heard of Saco in a while. Good. All right, Saco has a lease listing in the city of Hawthorne. Currently, it's a commercial lease. It's currently listed for $6,500. So if you have any commercial auto body warehouse clients that are interested, reach out to Saco. Brendan, I thought I saw Brendan today now. He has a listing in the city of Studio City. It's listed for $1.9 million. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,534 square feet on a 8,476 square lots. And Mr. David Yashar, is David on the on Zoom?
He is on Zoom, but
Okay.
maybe he's not listening.
All right, so David, you know David Yashar and his team have all of these amazing commercial listings. So he wanted us to promote it to you. So if you have clients that are interested, he has a shopping, I believe, a shopping building currently listed for $2.295. He has a retail for $3.795. He has a building in the city of Linwood for $2.395. He has a office building in the city of Huntington Park for $1.595. He has another building in the city of Los Angeles. Okay. So again, if you have any questions, I know there's a lot of information. Some of them already have been sold. But if you have clients or if you need any advice on commercial transactions, you know, we have a lot of commercial agents. David Yashar and his team is one of them. Please reach out to them. All right, let's continue that. Next slide. All right, so as a quick reminder, last week we talked about the $500 gift card. So we wanted to kind of put together, if you were interested in being part of this is a great opportunity for you to touch clients and an ability for your clients to win a $500 gift card, right? So if you're interested, please see me, see Fred, and ultimately scan the QR code. As we said, the minimum threshold that we like to see is about 40 agents participate. The more that we have, the less amount that you have to give into this gift card, right? So we already have a couple people. Are these people already? Or this is just
for those of you that are interested, we're doing pre-registration because June is already here. So if you scan and register, we'll reach out to you to let you know when we're starting. So when you scan it, it'll put your name, your DRE number, and your picture so that will populate the flyer. So there's no cost right now. We just want to know your interest. So go ahead and scan it. This is a good way for you to reach out with a warm call or warm door knock because you get your own flyer, you get your own website with your picture and your information that you can share with your clients. So go ahead and scan it and put your information in, and then we'll let you know if we're starting in July or August, but we're going to try and get everyone in so that we can get at least the 40 people started.
Absolutely. So the more the merrier. All right. We're going to consistently be putting this up every meeting. As a reminder, this is a great opportunity and the system does most of all of the heavy lifting for you as well. All right, let's continue. Next slide. All right, let's talk about today's topic, the mid-year business reset 2026. Really, it's just to really review, reset, and refocus, right? So I wanted to kind of go through the elements. I can't even believe that we're halfway through the year of 2026 already, right? I mean, who's feeling the strain and the pressure? It's like, gosh, I just remember celebrating, Christmas, and then now we're in January, and now we're halfway through the year, right? So let's go with the next slide, please. So if the year ended today, would you be satisfied? Answer that question. If the year ended today, if today was December 31st, 2026, would you be satisfied with your end results? How many would say yes? How many would say no? How many say, I don't even know? No, being honest here, folks. How many would say yes? How many would say no? Okay. And how many would say, I don't know, right? Well, I'm glad we're having this topic and conversation because agents don't fail because of the market, right? They really don't, okay? Making excuses because the market is this, the market is that, the rates are this, the rates are that, okay? Look at a 100-year pattern. People buy, people sell, people invest, okay? Regardless of what the market dictates. If you were a real estate agent in the 80s, when the rates were 14, 15, 17%, guess what? People still bought, people still sold, people still invested. When people during COVID ended up buying or selling, same component, right? Right now, this is basically, in my opinion, a normal market. 5.5%, 6%, 7% is the normal. So it really depends on your attitude and how you perceive everything. Remember, it's a numbers game every single day. Are you in? Are you out? All right, let's continue. Next slide. So look at it from a goal versus a reality. What is the plan, right? Where are you right now when it comes to closing, when it comes to your gross commission income, when it comes to listings taken, buyer closings, right? And appointments that are held, right? I think you have to have a understanding and a balance of what that looks like so you understand what the trajectory of your business will look. Because when you reflect back and look back at your 12-month projections and what you've done, as I stated earlier, are you satisfied with those goals and expectations? If not, guess what? It's not too late. Next slide. So your business audit, okay, what do we need to be focusing on, right? Very common sense activity, right? Lead sources that close, right? Conversion ratios and follow-up systems, daily schedule and time management, motivation versus income activities, right? So identify what that producer income mindset looks like, so that way you have a better understanding of where you stand now. Because I can tell you, most of us are not where we want to be, okay? But that can change. You have that button to do that approach to get you where you want to be. But it takes your action and it takes a step forward every single day. The people that are complaining about that the market is this, that nothing is working, I'm prospecting, are not doing it at a very high level. This is the reason you need to sharpen your skill sets and understand how to approach a conversation, right? Because if I was to tell you I got 10 sellers that are ready to sell, you're going to be interviewing them right now. It's a rapid fire. There's about 60 people, 50 people in the office, right? And now they're going to interview all of you, and they're going to pick who they choose to sell their property. Are you in that position that you feel confident enough in your ability and your skill sets to negotiate your worth and your ability to be the agent of choice? And if you feel confident, congratulations. If you don't feel confident, that's okay. I still commend you, because there's ways that you can navigate this to get you what you want, right? Next slide, please. So it actually produces income, right? So spheres and database conversation, past clients follow-up, referrals, open houses, equity review conversations, farming and local relationship, right? Nothing you've never heard before, right? Simon, I've heard this, but are you taking the initiative? Are you taking the action to do so? Folks, it's summer. June, July, and August is the heaviest that we should be seeing drastic conversations and drastic closings, okay? Because your competitors are out there hustling and putting deals together. The question is, are you willing to step up and do the same thing? And I'm being just raw with the conversation because I believe in us. You know, I believe in all of our abilities, and I want to be the number one in every category, right? But I can't do it by myself. I cannot do it just with the staff myself. We need you. You got to be out there willing to go out and fight the good fight, right? Next slide. So busy versus productive, right? So busy, excessive social media, over organizing your CRM, endless training consumption, design marketing without execution. Look, I get it. You know, we tell you over and over and over, go and do video content. All of you should be doing video content at a very high level. If at least twice, maybe 3 times a week, have some video content. And some of the agents in our office are doing a great job of it. Keep doing it. Because the more people know of you and what your brand and who you represent, the more intel that they were going to use you when they're ready to buy, sell, and invest. They're going to recognize you. They're going to remember you. Oh, you're that girl, you're that guy that you've seen on social media, right? You want to be that movie star, celebrity type in the real estate realm, right? And it's just short videos that you're doing, right? Productive is lead generation, follow-up calls, appointments, asking for referrals, and client conversation. Folks, I need to see more bodies in the office prospecting on a daily basis. I'm old school, and people that have been in the industry for 20 plus years know the understanding that showing up, getting into the mindset, picking up the phone and calling potential opportunities is a must. It's a commitment to yourself. If your wallet is not happy, okay, and your debt is there, you need to change it up. And the way you're going to change it up, folks, is going out there and getting hired. Because all of you that do not have any production, I hate to say it, you're unemployed. Okay? Truly, you're unemployed. I want to get you employed. But in order for you to get employed, you have to have an executed listing agreement. You have to have a buyer representation agreement. That puts you in a position of employment. Let's get all of you employed. Because if we can close one more deal this summer, it's production for you, income for you, and then we scale as an office. As I said, I'm always in competition with other market centers. I want to be number one, numero uno. Okay. But I need your help and your support on this. Okay. Next slide. All right. So some of the challenges and opportunities, right? We hear this quite often. Buyers unaffordability concerns, longer days on market, consumer hesitation, inventory shifts, increased listing competition. These are objections, right? This is why we encourage you to come to Eric's classes, so that way he can arm you with the necessary tools, right? Because I can tell you that if Eric was in front of a buyer or seller, he would have no problem answering these objections, right? It's just exercising, working, and role playing. Guess what? If you're not that comfortable or confident in front of someone, guess what? If you have ChatGPT or some type of AI, that can be your coach. And that can be the person that you can now have dialogue as well to ask you tough questions. Use the tools that you have. Opportunities. Here's some opportunities. How many people are calling expires? How many people are calling move up buyers? Investors, right? There's a lot of investors. If you go out there and find good properties, they will show up. You will have a list of investors ready on your call saying, hey, when is your next listing that you have? Because you're the go-to to go and identify. But you got to build the understanding of how it works when it comes to investors. You have to have that same mindset as well. But all of that can be teachable if you choose to. Equity review conversations, right? There's a lot of people that are sitting with a lot of equity on their properties. And they just don't know how to leverage that. Be a consultant at the end of the day, right? And your database, right? How many people do you have in your database? Is it 300, 500, 1,000? When was the last time you checked in with the people and just said, hello, how you doing? You'll be surprised. You may pick up a buyer or seller or even a possible investor from that. Next slide, please. So the production and the standard of your pipeline, right? It's very common sense, right? It starts with leads, appointments, agreements, and closings, right? Nothing different that you haven't heard before, right? If you've gone through Bold, if you've gone through Ignite, if you've gone through Breakthrough 120, if you've been in negotiations, it starts with all of the funnel of your pipeline. So the more leads you're feeding into your pipeline, the more appointments you're going to go at. Now, are you going to get all of the appointments and all of the appointments with a executed listing agreement or a buyer representation agreement? No. Okay, but that doesn't stop you. You still got to continue pushing yourself. Okay, numbers are everything. Okay, so every single week, production follows discipline and consistency. Next slide. So your daily non-negotiables, okay? These are what I believe to be non-negotiable. This is what you should be doing on a regular basis. Lead generating every morning before anything else, okay? Yes, most of us have children. Yes, most of us have significant others. I get it. Take care of that. But as soon as you're in the office, it's game on, folks. Lead generation time, right? Treat it like a job and it will take good care of it. Role play, right? You need to see more bodies. Oh, it's summer. I got to spend time. I get it. Bring your kids. Look, I welcome kids. We welcome pets. It doesn't matter. The point being is show up. Commit to your business, folks. Commit to your business. Follow up before administrative work, right? the key elements to success, right? Look and hear some of the top agents. They're not saying anything different than I'm saying, but they're showing up consistently on a regular basis. Track your conversions, right? You have to have some type of tracking system that way now you have a way to follow up. Because the position that we're always in is lead gen, but then you lack the follow-up, right? The follow-up is sometimes the challenge because you've got so much going on. Build something that you can utilize for the follow-up, and I promise you there's a bag of money waiting for you. Protect your calendar from distractions, okay? I get it, but your calendar should be your boss. I'll repeat, your calendar should be your boss. Treat it like your boss and it will take good care of you as well, because now you're going to be more efficient. Now you're going to see exactly what your daily looks, your weekly looks, your monthly looks. Put everything in your calendar. Date nights in my calendar. Time with the kids in my calendar. Time to lead gen in my calendar. Okay. This is again, if you want to see big results as we finish the year, here's some ideas that I encourage you to focus on. Your daily standard is your business standard, right? Very simple. Next slide. So Q3, 90-day reset plan, right? Set a specific goal, define your listing target, build your weekly lead generation schedule, identify your number one primary lead source, name one activity you will eliminate immediately, right? And then execute with no excuses. Who wants to close one more deal this summer? 2 more deals, 3 more deals. Well, it's on you. It really is. Next slide. Actions items before you leave, all right? So again, just kind of an overview. Review your numbers, identify your strong lead source, create your focus hub for Q3, commit to the one key dating activity, choose an accountability partner, schedule your lead generation time. Momentum is built on a daily, but it starts today. It really truly does. And I'll leave it with this. Next slide. So for the next 6 months, will be determined by what you do in the next 6 weeks. Conversations still drive the business, consistency beats motivation, and the market rewards execution. So execution should start now. Okay. Any questions regarding this? Are we going to implement any of this?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Boy, I don't think we're all dialed in here. I need to shake you a little bit. Let's get motivated. The summer is the great time to really do a lot of business. Okay. But it starts with your ability to dress up and show up. Get ready, folks. Okay. Because if you're not taking the business, someone else is taking the business. All right. So next slide. All right, real quick, rapid fire. But before we do this, Nat, pause. Let's get Chris to can you take us? Chris, come on in. Let's give Chris Rivera an opportunity. Thank you, sir. Sir. I need those. The mic is for some reason not working.
That's okay, I'll just talk loud, so hopefully you guys don't hear me. I don't know if I'm back there, but Chris Rivera, Arbor Financial, you guys know who I am. Just a quick market update. The Feds did meet. It's the first time the new Fed governor oversaw the meeting. Ended today. Rates are unchanged. We need that going into it. That's what he's going to say. Okay. So at this point, the market really hasn't really reacted too positive to what he said today, but rates are still in really good territories. Exactly what Simon said earlier, rates are kind of in a normal pattern. We're seeing them about 6.25 to 6.5, which is pretty normal for any markets. So it is kind of a buyer's market at this point. Interest rates are good. We do anticipate them getting better. They're just not there yet. Anyway, that's where rates are. I'm gonna kind of give the floor to my son, Blake. He wants to introduce a new program that got rolled out by one of our investors. One of the beauties of being a broker is we always have a lot of new nuanced programs that come out that help the buyer. And this one really kind of opened our eyes to how it can benefit your clients. So I'll give it over to Blake.
All right, good afternoon, guys. So, like you said, I just wanted to present a new program that we had been informed about. Now, some of you guys probably heard of a temporary one-off buy-down. If you haven't, just the way it works really quick is it's a temporary reduction in payment by 1% for the first year of the loan. Okay, so just give you guys a quick example of that. Follow along with me. Let's say we had a loan amount of $800,000, right? A no rate of 6.65%. That would be a payment of about $5,122 for the first month, or for every month for the life of the loan, right? So with this reduction by the 1%, you would take 5.625, you would get a payment of about $4,605, right? That's the difference of $517 every month, this reduction. Now that $517 still gets paid. And the way it works, you take the 517, multiply it by the 12 payments for the year, and that gets put into a holding account. Okay, so that would be about $6,206 that gets put into a holding account, and it's usually funded by the seller. It's a seller concession, right? Every month when you make a payment, you make the payment at the reduced rate plus the 517 from the holding account. That makes the payment whole. That's what gets paid every month for the first year of the loan. Okay. Now the way that this program works, what makes it special is it's a lender paid one-off buy down. That means the lender themselves are going to be funding that holding account. So it's no cost to your borrowers, no cost to the seller. This is going to be the lender themselves is going to fund that account. Okay. The payment works the exact same way. The payment at the reduced rate plus the 517 the holding account, and the payment is made the same. Okay. Now a couple good things that come with this. One, like I said, no cost to your borrowers, no cost to your sellers, and also there's going to be no prepayment penalties on this. I mean, you're going to be able to refinance this when the rates slide back down to us. Anyway, okay. And when you do refinance, anything that's left over in that holding account is going to be added to the principal balance as a reduction. So just to give you an example, you're in this program, you make your payments for the first 10 months, rates slide down, you want to refinance. You still got 2 months worth of payments, it's a little over $1,000. That $1,000, when you refinance, is going to get added to the principal balance as a reduction. Okay. So again, this is no cost to your buyers, no cost to your sellers. There's no prepayment penalties on this, and anything left over is going to get put back to the principal balance as a reduction. So this is going to be great for any of you. If you have any buyers out there that are hesitant, the rates might be a little high, they want to wait. This is going to allow them to get in now, and then months down the line, they're going to be able to refinance into the rate they're kind of looking for anyway. So there's no reason to hesitate. We have a program for them that can get them in now rather than later. Okay, so pass it back to him for another market update. So thank you guys.
And when we first saw that, that's a wow. Because a lot of times, I mean, you guys know what the temporary buy downs are, but it's something that you've got to negotiate with the seller, and the seller's not willing to pay that. And or if you do get a concession, you want for other closing costs, right? This is something the lenders are now starting to do. We've got a source for it. We do anticipate more sources coming. So give us a call. This gives you, your client, that payment relief they need. It gives that bridge to the refinance that's going to happen in 12 months, probably sooner, as the Feds kind of tighten the belt. We'll probably see rates slide towards the second half of 2026. But this gives them the opportunity to take advantage of the lower payments now in preparation of the plan. So anyway, guys, thanks for your time. Guys, get out there and go be jet. There we go.
All right. I'm excited. Are you guys excited?
Yes.
Can I share a joke with you?
Sweet. Oh.
I'm not. I have no jokes whatsoever.
Yeah.
Go through the stats. At Segundo, we have 10 new listings, 30 active, 5 pending. We had 4 closed. Your days on average is 6 days. Your price per square foot is 906. Your average sales price is 1.62, and your medium is 1.3. Next slide. Manhattan, 37 new listings, 89 active, 11 pending, 31 closings. Your day on average is 1,749 is your price per square foot. Your average price point is 4.718, and your median is 3.8. Hermosa, 20 new listings, 55 active, 6 pending, 13 closed. Your days on average is 10. Price per square foot is 1,589. Your average price point is 4.140, and your median price point is 2.8. Redondo Beach had 58, 151 active, 38 pending, 62 closed. Your average days on market is 32. Your price per square foot is $879. Average is 1.592, and your median is 1.50. City of Torrance had 96 new listings, 194 active, 63 pending, 92 closed, 22 days on market. So City of Torrance right now, I see a lot of changes. Great opportunity. Go out there and find opportunities. Listings, buyers are looking into moving into the area, more so the school district, right? Because prices are fairly okay in Torrance. You got the schools as well. Okay. Your average price point is 1.2, and your medium is 1.162. City of Lawndale, 12 new listings, 26 active, 11 pending, 8 closed. Your days on average, 25. That shows a trend that people are closing deals quickly, not your traditional 30, 35, 40 days. Your average sales price is $696,000, and your median price point is $680. City of Hawthorne, new listings are 21, 58, 14, 26 closed. Your average days on market, 24. Again, we're seeing a market right now. We're seeing a trend. Your price per square foot is $775. Your average is $1,080,000, and your median is $118,000. Next slide. City of Gardena, 34, 73, 15, 29 closed, 27 days on average. Price per square foot is $529, and your average is $793, $853, and your median is $805. Now, why are we sharing all this information?
Just.
So you get a good understanding if you're hosting an open house, or if someone asks you, tell me a little bit of Gardena. Who would be able to say, I know Gardena well, right? A few of us, okay? Or Torrance, or Hawthorne as an example. Know your local market, folks, okay? Be diverse, be educated in your position. Next slide, please. Gardena. City of Lomita, we had 9, 26, and 7 closed. Your average days in Lomita's 15 days to close. Average price point is $1,167,000. Your median is $1,025,000. Next slide. City of Carson, 31, 60, 18, 26, 25 days on average. Your average price point is $820,000, and your median price point is $830,000. Next slide. Harvard City, 13, 39, 6, 12, 43. Look at the difference. Price per square foot is $556. Your average is $710. Your median is $605. Palos Verdes, your average price point is 4.5. Your median is 3.175. All right, Rancho Palos Verdes. Okay, next slide. Rolling Hills Estates. Next slide. San Pedro. Next slide. All right, skip Chris. All right, upcoming events. We already got Chris already. So the Women's Council Realtor, they reached out to us and asked us if we could promote this event. It's at Top Golf. in El Segundo. It'll be Saturday, June 27th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you're interested and you're a member, it's $35. If you're non-member, then it's $55. Bring a friend, and it's half price as well. And it's a great opportunity to not just network with other fellow realtors, but they're going to be talking about different ways of how to use AI, play some golf, have some great food as well. Again, June 27th. Hi. Yes. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see you. Come on in.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about this.
yeah, I just want to add, it includes, hello everyone, first of all. My name's Bashika Champagne for anyone who doesn't know me. But I just joined the Women's Council as the membership director. So this event here is gonna be not this Saturday, but next Saturday, like he said, from 6 to 9. The $55 of the fee does include food and drinks and play. So it's a really good deal. You can, Tim Park is the guest speaker, and you just learn more about AI. And if you didn't really want to learn about AI, you just want to come connect and network with local professionals, it'll be a great opportunity to do that as well. Last but not least, the South Bay Association of Women's Council is under new leadership, so it'll be greatly appreciated to get this office support. And upcoming events are just anything that we have going on. I really would appreciate this office just supporting. Yes, Nat.
Are men welcome?
Men are welcome. You do not have to be a female to be a part of the association and to support, just FYI. So yeah, guys, yeah. What was that?
How much is it?
It's $55 for non-members, $35 for members, but if you wanted to walk in and bring a friend, it's a little bit cheaper, because it's like, if you bring a friend, you get it half off, so you got to kind of like piece up. If you want more information on that, I have a flyer, I can give that to you as well for this.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for definitely looking for more members, so it's a great organization, in my opinion. Nina was part of that organization and still is, right?
Yeah, I was a past person.
Yeah, so it's a great opportunity to network with fellow realtors. All right, this Monday, we're gonna have a celebration of Father's Day. Father's Day lands on Sunday, and then Friday is Juneteenth. It's a day off nationally. So we decided to push it to Monday. So ladies, you're also welcome. Okay, so we're gonna be providing hot dogs on Monday, June 22nd from 11:30 to 1 p.m. So if you're wanting to come collaborate with us, we'll be passing out hot dogs, okay? And they're the good hot dogs from Costco. Costco hot dogs. And those are wrong. Yes, I'll get some relish, onions, ketchup, and mustard. But we'd love to see you here on Monday just to celebrate Father's Day. And then Reimagine Conference. I know it's still early, but we wanted to be on top of this. This is through the California Association of Realtors, October 6th, the pre-conference, and October 7 and 8 is the actual conference and exhibit. If you're a member of the National Association, the California Association, then you can go in for free. But if there's any special trainings and events, it is at a cost, but you can go to the QR code and register yourself. All right, and I believe that concludes our team meeting. Yes.